Hello. It is the year of our Lord 2026 and I'm making an Octatrack video. The Octatrack is a classic, right? When did it get released? Like 16 years ago. It's still like one of the most unique things Elektron or any manufacturer has to offer. Recording buffers and real-time resampling and the crossfader, of course, and all kinds of other shenanigans. I mean, this video is not really about, explaining the Octatrack or whatever. I like this to be sort of like a new, not series, but just sort of like picking out some of my favorite things that I like to do with this machine. But these will be mostly things that you actually can't do on other Elektron machines or other hardware in general, or at least as far as I know. All just to show you why so many years after its release and after all the updates it has gotten over the years, why it is still a good purchase even now. I mean, it's showing its age here and there, but that's also, I guess, part of the charm. And I always said if and when this machine eventually gets discontinued, people will pay like top dollar for it because of its vintage sound or something. Anyway, what I want to talk about today is slicing, but then using ping pong loop with slicing, which I think is a really nice feature here, especially if you have some like more long form synth recordings, which then you can just skip through and find nice bits to loop. So let me show you how. Let's see. Let me just, it's always which button does what, hey? I have a static machine. We'll get to the settings in a bit, and let's just find a sample first. Actually, I have a bunch of Micro Freak recordings. Maybe this one. Select. Now, let's go to our source setup and turn off slicing, or turn on slicing, sorry. Turn off time stretch because I don't need it. We're going to set loop to ping pong, and we are going to set length to time instead of slice. And then I'll do it for now. And then I'm going to go to our slice grid and I'm going to just take the maximum amount of slices. Yes, 0 crossing, because actually with time you can go beyond the slice length. So it doesn't really matter. You just have 84 different starting points in your sample now. At least that's what I believe happens. Let me see. I have to do something else, right? Oh yeah, trig mode. Let's go slices because I need to be able to play my slices. As you can hear now, because length is set to 1, you get this very short loop. So let's make it a bit longer. So now you have all these little looping slices. And you can find all these nice rhythms, Let's just record that just to And then you can lower the rate to just, which does the same as pitch at the moment, but you get these really nice loops. And if you change the loop length, so you can find these really nice sort of like pockets of like loops within your slices, and then make these little, you know, longer loops with them, which I believe is pretty unique to the Octatrack, especially the ping pong part of it. Maybe add a bit of distortion in the filter. Maybe filter it down a bit. So that's nice. What I then like to do is go to our recording setup and then record this track. I always set it to 1/2. I don't know why that's a good thing anymore. I forgot. I just automatically do it. Record length of 16. Actually, what I'll do is Octatrack users will know this, but if you press record while in recording setup, you can add recording trigs. And what I'll do, I'll just add one every 4 steps. So every recorded bit is like a different bit of the whole loop. You know, you can see it's constantly recording, which is great. Let's add a bit of... Sorry, no. I need to go to the recording page too. There you go. Let's add a bit of fade in, fade out. And then that's it. Now we're going to go to track 2. And go to our source. And we're going to make it a flex machine. Also here, time stretch off. I'm not going to use slicing here. I'm going to use ping pong though. And length is also going to be time. And then we're going to select our first recording buffer. And then and pitch it up at 12 semitones. So now our second track is basically just sampling from the first track, and it's a really nice way to just embellish your loop a bit. I mean, it's what I do all the time. It's really, I mean, it really depends on your source material. This really works well with like sort of like longer form like synth recordings. I have a ton of these where I just, you know, plugged a bunch of synths in with like some effects pedals and just played things and then just forgot about it. And they're all like really nice sources to make new things from now. And then what we do is just add like a beat or something underneath. Let's slice this again. It doesn't need to loop. Time stretching off. 16C. Add a bit of envelope. There you go. Anyway, it's just all super basic, but I just wanted to show you this because I think it's really fun. Take a long form recording, slice it up, add ping pong, play with the loop length by setting the length to time instead of slice, and you can get some really cool creative things with it. Another thing which is cool is now if, for instance, we take this first track, and then take that length and then set that length to be different on a different scene. So I mean, this is quite extreme. But because our second track is basically playing the resampled version of track 1, our second track also changes. Or you can have the pitch change and the loop. All kinds of crazy stuff, and that's what's great about the Octatrack, because now you can potentially resample this again and do other things with it or whatever. Hope that was interesting. I'll probably try and do more of these little sort of like Octatrack things, because I think it's a really cool machine and you can do some really nice things with it. Beyond the fact that it's like this amazing sort of like performance mixer and whatever it can do, I tend to use it more as sort of like this instrument where you can do highly specific things and then use that and record that into like a DAW and then just do other things on top of it. And that's just how I use this machine. Hope this was enjoyable. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and I will be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.